while I'm working inside because of the absolutely insanely stupid heat, okay? It is June 8th. And it's stupid out there. I can't. What I want to do, I want to plant some things, some seeds. We're dropping seeds. Sorry. We're dropping seeds today, okay? Um, I've got 3 different kinds of roselle hibiscus here that I want to do because I have the 3 or 4, I think 4 that are outside. They're from my stock of seeds from 2021 that are a little bit moldy. They are a little bit moldy, but they still germinate. Okay. We're going to do some of this zinger hibiscus herbal tea from Renee's garden. We're going to do that. And then M.I. Gardner started carrying the roselle. Okay. He has in parentheses Asian. I switched to white wine because it's summer. I'm not a fan. I need my red wine back. So when I go to the grocery store Monday, we're gonna get some dark red blend back up in here. It just is meatier. It's got more. It's substantial. That is very light. I need something thick. Red wine's just thicker. Anyway, Asian sour leaf. Okay, from M.I. Gardner. So we are going to start 3 different kinds of hibiscus, roselle hibiscus. Also, I have a whole mountain of other seeds, like a mountain of seeds and tags. We've got eggplants. We've got tomatoes. I've got that green stalk, the pink one, on the front porch. And that whole top tier, I want to be microdwarf tomatoes. So I've selected several microdwarf tomatoes. So I've got my tags for the roselle here in this tray. This is just one section of a 72 count tray inside of a Costco sandwich tray. Perfect. Fits perfect, actually. And then in the Costco rotisserie chicken thingy, I have these teeny tiny little grow bags. These precious little grow bags. They're like so tiny. Tiny little grow bags from Temu. I know. I got them off of Temu. You know how much 100 of these bags was? 58 cents. I know. I haven't ordered from them in a long time because I hate to support this, junk. But gosh, it came in handy. I mean, 58 cents. I'm just saying. I'm trying not to support garbage, but they're making it hard when you're on a budget. I'm on a budget. These here. Oh, and I also have this here. Same. It's the little, tool thingy, whatever. Anyway, I've got grow bags in there, and I can put a lid on it. Okay. These rotisserie chicken thing here that fits all these grow bags. Look. The lid on it. And then I'm going to put it under these grow lights here that I'll show you those in a minute. Anyway. So that's kind of cool. So let me get started with the roselle. So let's start with M.I. Gardner. I don't know why this is open. Have I started growing these? There's not very many seeds. Oh, I've given people seeds. That's why. Let me go ahead and do 4. And I'm just going to use my little shish kebab skewer. Can you see? Maybe a little bit. Anyway. I'm going to watch some YouTube videos on laptop while I do this. Okay. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. There's that one. Then Renee's garden. We're just going to do 3. I want to get the 3 biggest ones, though. Some seeds are bigger than others. I'm going to get the biggest. 2. And there's 3. Okay, those are the biggest. So this is what the seeds look like. They all pretty much look the same. I didn't notice any difference between the M.I. Gardner ones and these ones. Now, one roselle hibiscus that I want to get for next year, they have a white one. I know. I need it. I need it. Last is going to be my roselle. So I already have 3 or 4 out there. And adding these to that bed with the white picket fence should give me about 13 plants, which is the most I think I've ever grown in a season, I think. Because I want all the jams and jellies and jamaica, and I want to like freeze the juice for use later, like to make cocktails and things. Because, oof, that stuff is so good with vodka. I think it would be good with rum, especially. Yeah, that's hot. Hot water. I'm watering in my eggplants, tomatoes, any peppers that I'm doing today, most of the seeds. I'm going to be watering it in with really hot water just to stimulate that seed and like, jumpstart the germination. Okay. So this water is super hot. There we go. There we go. Set that right there for right now. Okay, there are 25 little mini bags in here. So we're going to start with the micro dwarfs and my small eggplant. So let me just get the small eggplant out of the way. Of course, it's my jewel amethyst. Jewel amethyst. Okay, my micro dwarfs. I've got the Zwölfskenwunde ink spot micro dwarf. Purple Boy, which is so far my favorite tomato of the season, is that Purple Boy micro dwarf. Delicious. Heartbreaker micro dwarf. Tumbling Tom that I got from Faye. This is exciting. And then Mini Bell micro, which is red. I have some dwarf tomatoes. These are not micro dwarfs. These are just dwarfs. I have dwarf Stony Brook Speckled. I have a dwarf Eagle Smiley. Dwarf Kodiak King. Dwarf Snakebite. Dwarf Mint Street. A dwarf Chocolate Tasmanian from Hampton Gardner. Thank you, Rochelle. Okay. So I'm not going to keep you while I do every single last one of them because that's boring AF. Let's start at the back here. I love these little bags so much. These little grow bags. I mean, they hold a lot more soil than the 72 count trays. Okay. These 72 count ones here do not hold as much soil. That's a lot of soil. That's actually kind of heavy. That's like a half a pound of soil when it's wet because it's very wet right now. Anyway, I'm digging them. Make a hole, drop the seed in there, and cover it. Now, we'll tell you when all these are done. Okay. When all these are done, they're also getting watered in with the hot water. Just so you know. There we are. First one done. I know. It's so cute. Let me get all the tomatoes and eggplant done, and then I'll go over these other ones we're going to do. Finally. I'm so glad I'm getting this done. Okay. So my packet of jewel amethyst eggplant was completely empty. The little pack. Gave most of them away to you fine folks out there. Anyway, I don't have any for myself, but what I do have is the little eggplants themselves that I let get overripe so that I could collect seeds. So what I'm going to do, we're going to get some fresh seed up in here. Oh, there they are. Okay, there they are. Boom. These are fresh seed, and I don't know how viable they are. We're going to plant more than one. I'm going to put them all in the same bag. Now, if these germinate really well, then I'll know that I have good seed. But I also have like 4 more small ones. I know. So if these seeds work, then I have lots more seeds for you guys. Now, what I didn't check is if this jewel amethyst is like a hybrid. Is it like an F1? Because then that's really going to affect what we get. Open pollinated and untreated. Boom. All right, so I've done all of my dwarfs and micro dwarfs. So I have quite a few bags left in this container. I got this whole front section. So 12 here And then I think there's like 13 in here. Let's go through this next pile of seeds that I would like to do. Chimjimasai that I got from Deanna. It's like a Asian green of some sort. Texarex of Zero sweet pepper from Jenjoy. Elephant ears sweet pepper from Jenjoy. And I know it's late to start peppers. It's June, okay? But we don't get our first frost till like the end of November, sometimes the beginning, but usually it's middle, end of November before we get our first frost. So I'm thinking these will be like my fall peppers. Let me get them going and get them out in the garden, and then these will be my fall peppers. Thai hot pepper from Faye. Fire and Ice patio pepper. Dwarf Greek basil. Korean mint. Got these from Cece. Lettuce leaf basil. Thai green frog eggplant from Rick. And welcome to my Cape Cod life. I know. Because a lot of the stuff in baggies is going to either be from Rick, Cece, You Grow Row, or Jenjoy, or Deanna. Red shiso. Diamond eggplant. And I know it's late for eggplant too. I know people said, it's too late to start your eggplants or too late to start your peppers. But we have a very long season here, so I think I'll be fine. Green night eggplant. That's fun. Casper eggplant. Lime balm. Not lime basil, lime balm. Okay, another from Cece. So then this lime basil, I need to make a tag. And we'll have lime balm and lime basil, and we'll get to see what the difference is between the two. I'm guessing one is a basil. Well, I'm going to finish planting up the rest of these. Then when this is full, I'll move on to these here. Fill those up. I will come back to you when all this is done. So excited. I'm so excited to grow more things, even though I just got the garden out there planted. I can't stop. That's crazy. I can't stop. Let's keep going. I don't know what that is. I know. I'm sorry. That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. Okay. I'll be back. Okay. Been even longer. It's dark outside now. Anyway, I had things to do. What I did is I got all of the eggplants in here. I also had a Japanese eggplant, Japanese millionaire eggplant, which is a hybrid. I got that from Nina and Boyce, so that's in here. And then some red torch Tithonia from Nina and Boyce. I put that in there. Okay. I have 5 bags left. 5 little empty grow bags right here. So I'm going to do some indeterminate tomatoes. I know it's June. That's weird. Anyway. I think I'm not supposed to start them till July, but it's going to be fun. I'll just leave them in the house. I'm going to plant them outside probably in August. Yeah. They can stay 6 weeks in the house. August, September, October. Yep. Okay. I think it's fine. So for my indeterminates that I'm going to do for fall, I have this Noir de Cosboeuf. French. My Sart Relais from Rebecca. I know. I have a Durklein Doctor from Jenjoy. Also from Jenjoy, Plan 9 from Outer Space. I don't know if that's supposed to be Planet 9 or Plan 9. We'll see. I'll look it up. And then Sunrise Bumblebee from Deanna with Dee's Garden Adventures. Okay, so she said this was one of her favorites and it was really pretty. So, of course, I have to grow this Sunrise Bumblebee. All right, so I'm going to plant these 5 real quick. I'm going to heat up my water because, of course, it's gotten cold. Because I've been taking hours to do this. It's crazy. What takes so long is getting the ding-dang seed out of here and only getting... Anyway, I'm talking. So, let me load up these 5. Oh, I got to make tags. And then we'll add our hot water, and then we'll be done. Oh, my God, finally. Okay, that one. And we're going to close the lid. So what I've created is just a little greenhouse. And actually, I need to pour out what's on the bottom. All right. The reason I don't want the extra water in there is because once I close this and snap it shut, it's not going to let out any moisture. The moisture is trapped in here with it, which means it will stay moist and I don't have to water it until I open the lid because the growth has gotten to the top. So, put that there. Do this one. Okay. Poured off excess water. Now, this lid is a little hard to get on here, but I love the dome because it's going to allow the plants to get a few inches tall before I take this off. So this is going to lock in the heat, lock in the moisture. It's like a mini greenhouse. Okay, so here's where I was working. Here's the rack with the lights and the heat mat. So this is a Vivor heat mat that I got from Amazon. It's plugged in right there. Lights are plugged in right there. Right now, I just need the mat on to provide heat to help with germination. Hello. Hi. So here's my third tray. There we go. Now, I need to get this. The only thing I think that will, there's everything. So I will be checking every day for green growth. Maybe not the first day or two, but every day, because as soon as I see green growth, this light's going to have to be on, because right now I'm going to turn it off. That was a long video. For me, I mean, not for me, because, so that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And updates coming soon on these new little babies. Today is July 4th. Happy 4th of July, everyone. It's been about a month. It's been very interesting. The germination rate has been so all over the place. Like I had some seeds, like the roselle, that sprouted like after a day, like 2 days tops. I had sprouts up and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And some have not sprouted yet. And some sprouted like 2 days ago. Wow. First, let me show you what we got here. And I'm wondering if the germination, does it have something to do with these little Temu grow bags? Like, is there a chemical inhibitor in the bags? Like, I don't know. It's a thought. Just because they were going so slow. So in this container here, I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pouches. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 plants. 4 plants germinated out of 11 pouches of seeds. So I'm like, is it the bags? Is it the grow bags? Could be. I don't know. So one of the successes. Oh, this is fun. It's popping out of the bags. This is my sunrise bumblebee. So we have a nice little plant. Not fun. This one I'm excited about. This is my noir de cosboeuf. It's a French cosboeuf. Boeuf, I think, is beef in French. So I think this might be just a beefsteak, like a French beefsteak. I don't know. Anyway, the seedling is the tallest and most wonderfulness. Anyway, there's the name if you need it. The size of these makes me think I don't need to pot it up because there's so much room left in the bag, like at least a good 1.5 inches. I think I'm just going to top up with some of the good soil. So these bags that aren't totally full, we're just going to top them up. I just thought of that just now. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. Next is my Japanese eggplant millionaire hybrid. And that's actually pretty big. I didn't realize it was this big till I opened this up just now. That's pretty cool. Let's see, I didn't get any Sart Relay. I didn't get any Casper eggplant. Didn't get any Diamond eggplant. No Green Knight eggplant. No Red Torch Tithonia. No Plan 9 from Outer Space tomato. And no Der Kleine Doctor tomato. The last one in here that germinated is that Thai green egg seed I got from Rick. So, and it just came up. The stuff that didn't germinate, I'm going to leave it in here because who knows, it might show up next week. Who knows? Okay. The roselle, my roselle, the moldy ones, none of those came up. But the zinger, I've got 3. And the M.I. Gardner, actually I have 4 of the M.I. Gardner. Next. This traded better. But still, a few things like just recently came up. Some things came up early, like this dwarf Greek basil. That came up pretty early. My lettuce leaf basil, that came up pretty early. That looks really good. Let's see here. No elephant ear sweet pepper. I did get a Thai hot pepper. These are my seeds from Faye, and I believe these just recently came up. That one just recently came up. Okay, here we go. Fire and ice patio pepper. Like this literally maybe came up a day or two ago. It's right down there. I know. Very delayed. Let's see. This chimichurri. I want to call it chimichurri. Chimjuramasai. Nothing. Korean mint. This was another one of the early ones. That Korean mint came up pretty early. Lime basil. Nothing. I hear fireworks. Let's see. Jewel amethyst. Nothing. Lime basil. Oh, finally. Look at that. That literally just came out of the surface. There's a little lime basil. What else? Let's see. Mountain mint. Nothing. Red shiso. Nothing. Ink spot microdwarf. Nothing. Purple boy microdwarf. Nothing. Gewürzgewünder. Oh, that's something in there. I mean, it looks like something's trying to in that corner. There's little green dots. Who knows? This one, Tumbling Tom. That's doing really well. Look at that Tumbling Tom. That's good. The microdwarfs I had wanted to put in the green stock, but it's so flipping hot as the surface of the sun on that front porch with that green stock. I'm afraid to put these babies out there. They're going to need some serious hardening off, and I'm going to have to keep it seriously moist in there. We'll see. This is my chocolate Taz tomato, the dwarf. Pretty, very good, healthy seedling. So we're just going to top it up for now. This is my Heartbreaker microdwarf. And then I have, this is my dwarf mint streak. Looking very stalky, thick, healthy. That looks good. I did not get, oh, I did get a mini bell. That one just came up. Dude, y'all. Look, that's brand new baby. Dwarf Stony Brook speckled. Nothing. Dwarf Eagle Smiley. Nothing. But I do have, I'm growing some moss. There's some green moss on there. That's fun. Dwarf Snakebite. Nothing. Dwarf Kodiak King. That one looks pretty good. That looks real healthy, real nice. So, you know, hit or miss, but that tray looks better than the others. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to top them off with some good soil with fertilizer, and maybe they'll take off. The roselle I will pot up into the grow bags and get them out of those 72 count trays. I'm sure most of y'all have heard of Fox Farm and Happy Farm. Quite pricey, okay, for me, for my socioeconomic status, but pricey. Okay, this is, what is this, 8 quarts? Not a very big bag, it's not a very heavy bag, it's $10. I know, but it's a potting soil that contains mycorrhizae and humic acid, ready for use, indoor, outdoor plants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pot up or top off the grow bags with this stuff. And then I have some seeds here that have been germinating in water. Look at that. They germinated right in the water. I know. Can't tell you what kind of seeds those are, but y'all are smart. Y'all can probably figure it out if I'm not telling you what they are. Anyway, I've got some of that, basically peat moss starting mix. I'm going to use the starting mix as kind of a filler to bulk it up a little bit, and then I'll add the good stuff. I'm going to stretch it as far as we can stretch it, okay? I'm not going to take you with me for the whole trip. Kind of show you what I'm going to do. Oh, also, got this from Temu. It's one of those things that you snap together, and it keeps your area free from getting messed up with soil and stuff. But when I bought it, I thought I was buying something a little bit bigger. There we go. That little guy fits in there. And then I'm going to mix the Fox Farm with my potty mix that I already wetted in the bowl, because that's got a lot of peat moss in it, and it can get a little hydrophobic. So I've wetted it down. I'm going to mix that in. And then I'll just use a little spoon and, top this off and put it back in the container. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, let's open up this happy frog, see what it looks like. Alright. So this looks like it has a lot of perlite in it. Oh, very, there it is. Very perlite-y. These dogs are going to be scratching at the door because they're scared to death. Alright. So this thing is supposed to keep me from making a mess. It did not. There we go. For an example, my dwarf mint streak. I'm going to set it in there. I'm going to mix this together. I'm going to take a little bit. Oh. And I'm going to add it. Now, I don't know if I can do this for everything because, you know, tomatoes will grow roots on their stems. So this, I don't see a problem doing it. And this is not big enough. I'm getting dirt everywhere. Anyway, so I'm just doing this so that these plants can get some nutrition and get some more roots laid down before I take them outside to start hardening them off in this 98-degree heat. All right, well, I'm going to spend some time doing this, potting this up, and I'll come back to you if anything interesting happens. Bye-bye. All right, I popped out the roselle, and I want to just show you those good, healthy roots. They're pretty good. So it was getting root bound, which is why I knew I needed to pot it up. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's all I'm doing. Anyway, all right. Well, let me finish this up. I've been talking for way too long. I'm going to finish this up, and I'll come back to you. Apparently, I forgot to sign off that video completely. There is no more footage. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Also, this was filmed before barrel. We are now cleaning up barrels aftermath. But anyway, we're still don't have electricity, but we're fine. It's hot. Okay, bye.